Chelsea with a 1-0 win at Stamford Bridge. Is it an important win? Yes, it's very important. Is it the standard? No, it's not the standard. It's not the standard in the sense that they play one of the worst defense. You understand? You know, so you can't do what I say, you can't pay for area where everybody they touch, they knock and everything. Everybody done that. Even small boys where there's a street, they will walk on the guest safe. Now they got to say, yeah, man, you got the form, say, and the guy got the form hard from you. You guys got to laugh. You say, what the worry you now? What the worry you now? Neka, where everybody tell the knock. Neka, show me your back. He said, that guy, you were Terry sing that song. He said, no, guesses. Neka, show me your back. Neka, they show me what they give her back. You got to waste time. They run your own. So your guys got to tell you, say, I want to worry you now. That's what I'm saying. My guy, you told me, so I did take it. You go to take it. So what am I trying to say? There's an expectation when you want to go and play Leicester as a team like Chelsea FC, in terms of the standard, in terms of our standard, in terms of the standards we want to have. Do you understand? So the 1-0 win, not be say bad, is very important, mostly coming from the top 4 race, but that was not the standard. First of all, let me talk about Fofana, who returned from an injury, a long-term injury, and he was so good in the game. I was so impressed with his performance. He was still making some runs, playing so well, having a lot of confidence, as if he has been on the grass for a long time. I'm super excited for what Fofana showed up in the pitch. Pedro Neto as well, running. Don't say, Neto, now they go, tu vas watch Jara watch, or Jara, for Robo. Yeah, they don't go, see the run, they go, now they hear you. Boo, me. That's what that body wrong. If they run the full pitch form, once every do pin, Neto do the wrong. Because of Neto self, I know say this people, anyway, they change, they say, okay, now they say next, what do they call that? Next season, if goalkeeper hold ball past 8 seconds, they go turn out to wait corner kick. They will just change and I say, due to some players like Neto, we think the pitch should be around 300 meters because of the length some players can run. They will go change the time because of how fast Neto is and how much work rate he puts in. So shout out to him for that. Now, let's talk about some of our attackers that did not turn up today. We won the game with a beautiful performance from, if not, arguably the most informed left back in the world. But it's not the best left back in the world. You understand? It's the most informed, but it's not the best. Because somebody will tell me now that, why do you not say it's not the best? Why do you think it's not the best? In my opinion, my best left back in the world is Theo Hernandez of AC Milan. That's my best left back in the world. You understand? But I will not say Cucurella is not doing so well. Cucurella is the most informed. You understand? In terms of who they think they go for now. If they go, they go. You understand? They enter away. I not believe that Cucurella go take that shot. I remember when they rated Cucurella, I think 60 on his shot on EA Sports this season, earlier in the season, and he was so upset and he said, okay, I think very soon I'll start shooting the ball. Anyhow, I shoot it. Say, make sure as the manager and say, because he not like say they rate him 60 for shot. And since then, he has been working so hard, and you can see the difference in his game in, game out. I can't even tell you, I can tell you that it's not Maresca that developed Cucurella. Cucurella has been working so well in his game. So shout out to Chelsea for a 1-0 win. Like I said, an important win, but that is not the standard that we are looking for. So players like Nkunku, they made a lot of efforts. Nkunku tried his best in terms of, okay, let me build on for what I got from the Southampton game. Let me see if I can win this. Let me see if I can get another goal and all that. He tried, but it was not his day. The positioning was good, better than before. Let's say before Nkunku could just move for game like this. But he tried in terms of positioning, but he didn't get the luck. That extra finishing, that extra, the small sauce when we made to just get that goal. He didn't get it. Also for Sancho, he has always been a baller, like I said. But in that Sancho, you dey pull hope. Say, okay, you are qualifying for Champions League. Okay, you want to buy a striker, okay, we'll buy Osimhen. And the Sancho go be the wingers. Then they'll come blue Champions League because Chelsea will face Madrid. Chelsea will face Barcelona and Sancho. Now you got the hope say go be your winger. Don't worry. You are out of the confusion already. You understand? So there are players that can play well, yes, but they are not still Chelsea's level. So Sancho did well in terms of his normal Basima, but those normal things to shoot ball as a winger, cut inside and shoot. In the second half, they took him to the left wing just to see if he can produce those shots again. He still did not. Cucurella shoot ball finish. He got Ekma. Now defender shooter so Ekma. That man, your best shooter so. Mumu, you know if you shoot, you don't get leg. If a woman now, you know what I say, you not get the same thing. Oh yeah, shooter now, all the babes now see the shoot ball, and no, let me release that for you. What don't worry you. So Sancho does not give you that. You understand? That is the painful thing. Like I said, Neto had a good work rate as well, and also for this other guy, there's somebody I'm forgetting, Enzo. Good. He had a wonderful game in terms of how he was controlling. You know, Enzo has this presence for the past few games. Maresca has giving Sancho a role of going way further than before. You know, before we used to have Sancho, Enzo, then we have Palmer behind there running the show and all that. But these days, Caicedo has been the only one that stays back because of how much confidence he has seen. He has seen an all-coming Kante in Caicedo who will definitely chase the ball as much as he can. But while he was doing that, he made a full decision to himself that he will not send his right back forward again. That's why you see that whenever we are playing, you will see Cowell, like today, Cowell, Tosin, Fofana, stay back. Fofana is the right back, but your right back will stay back, and only one will overlap, which is Cucurella, which allows 3 men at the back. Then having Caicedo, who will pursue any evil spirit that wants to come close to the post down and go pursue you down. You understand? So because of that confidence that he has, and also giving the role of, okay, you as the right back, stay behind, he now allows Enzo to go forward. Enzo at this point has probably lost a little bit of that sauce we had when they say, oh, he broke up with his girlfriend, it was so good and all that, you understand? And we can definitely say, yes, we didn't get what we are expecting from Enzo in terms of the creativity level, but there's this work rate and there's a way he carries himself as a captain, which I'm really impressed in the absence of Rhys James. We lost James today to a fever, not be injury. I lost fever he get. For those of you who are not sure why James did not play, now fever he get, he not get any injury. He is done with injury. In that special name of Jesus Christ, amen. He is done with injury. You always see him. That just more fever than I get. You understand? We just take more, but we'll be fine. Now, when you look at what Enzo does in the game, you see the amount of work he puts in the midfield. I'm not going to lie. The only thing that Enzo lacks is the amount of, you know, how will I put it now? Is the amount of key passes he can give in the final third. He doesn't have that, and I think he should. Most especially with the fact that they are giving him a more forward role right now. You would always see Enzo around the box or in the box 24/7 of the game, and I'll give shout out to him for his effort. But is his effort enough? It's not enough yet. He should do better, and that's what it is. Once again, shout out to Tosin, who was so good as well. Cowell was average. I've never been a huge fan of him. You understand? And that's what it is. Now let's talk about the man, the international, the man who took us from nowhere to somewhere, the coldest man in the world, who is currently hot for no reasons and for reasons we do not understand. Cole Palmer. Where did they stop? Last time when I changed out for Palmer, they say, oh, you're not supposed to do, you're not supposed to do that, you're not supposed to do that. Now, when Palmer missed penalty today, my coach catch me. I don't feel myself. I couldn't understand why. I was looking at it from, okay, is this based on Palmer just losing form? Is it based on, like, my coach said, my body quite cool? Because my man said this talk go start. Is this the boy you are comparing to Saka? Mr. Nafa, not the waste time to say Palmer get issue. Is this the boy you are comparing to Saka? Is it the boy you are even the Saka self? Maybe if I don't miss like 4 penalty, you know say who not they? You know say as I speak the English. So when you they date boy right now as a girl or as a boy, okay, now boys in many pass for football. So as a boy, if you they date girl right now, then your girlfriend got to misbehave. There's always one thing that gives you a feeling of that's not your ex-girlfriend, I better pass. You know, in some situations, always like that. You always have that feeling of, there's some situation that gives you that feeling because you're not there. If they're my day for this stupid like this one, where they with you, that's now. So as Saka don't go good there, your mind said that and say, is this one, that one I just, injury. So your mind said that and say, to say in day would have been better. What if it to say in day and I got worse like this? Nobody know. Odegaard too now, so they miss her for Arsenal for half of this season. They say, Odegaard can't come back. He got you as more half. I can be. So it can happen to anybody. Because you know Western United, as soon as he missed that penalty, I was sad because he has had the longest run of penalty scoring in the history of Premier League, 12 straight. And I know he would be looking to do it to like 16, 17. When you create a record, you want to keep it as long as possible. Probably when you are around 80 years old, 90 years old, people will still be saying this is the man that had the longest, that kind of thing. So when it got to 12, when it stopped at 12, it was very painful for him. And you could see that he lost it in the game. For a long time, Palmer has not been doing so well, but how many times Mahrez cannot change that quick? But today he changed around 72 or so because he knew that the guy lost it in the game. He was not feeling himself. He couldn't. I tell you now for that last game video for what they call a conference league. I told you guys. I say for Enzo Maresca not to use Palmer, not to use that game to give Palmer confidence. I blame him because now you go play for conference league. The next thing what you do, you put Aneka for front. You put Tahoe for left. You put Georgina for right. Nothing. So you not gonna play with human being. And you could have probably tried to put maybe Neto and Kunku joiner, then make you enjoy the game against Copenhagen. Like he bangs an hat-trick or gets a brace in that game. He comes into this game with more confidence. If you look at him when he wants to play the penalty, you can see it on his face like, this is the moment. I hope I not just lose guard here. Make the talk fit finish. Make the talk fit finish. Because the talk not going to end. And now it's going to be a longer and a bigger topic, seeing that he missed the penalty. But now, last week, I was so upset with Palmer. But this week, I will tell you, I think it is time for us to give him more encouragement. Because in terms of, I pity him today. I pity him. I feel like he's a boy who has done a lot. And before I go, there's a statement. I saw somebody comment, why are we not using the same energy to criticize Palmer? The same energy we used to criticize Jackson, why are we not using the same energy for Palmer? There's a reason why if Man U lose match, then they quick call Onana, not Bruno Fernandes. I don't know if you get that. For those who need that answer, there's a reason why if Man U lose match, then they quick call Onana, but then they call Bruno Fernandes. The reason is because the amount of times Onana they lose guard, they waste time. Say, hey, boy, where they don't catch for you, I say, Bakassi, don't hold up vigilante for you, don't tire like 7 times because say the thief. Once they just say something, the thief, again that period. Now, if Papa go to tell her for us, say, they say there's something they lost, so you hope so not you go do and say, Papa, I beg now, which one you call my name? They don't know so you be thief already. Your Papa just they ask you in case vigilante come knock for their house that evening. You understand? Because of the accumulation of that history where you don't get. So Jackson had more errors, while Kopama have been so excellent for us. So we cannot probably, throw him under the bus just like that because of this whole situation. But my issue with him from that last game or for the past few games is he has been too stingy in some situations, which I think is because of the fact that he's looking for that goal by all means. Like today, I get on the way for giving Enzo, I've been Neto for that second half. When they look at that person there, that carry the ball go that left side for a cut shooter, nice person leg. No, I don't want that from you. As soon as you start to the reason say I need to score, I need to do this, so now you not to the play ball way. If you free yourself, the goals will come and the assists will come. And before I leave, shout out to Thomas Tuchel, the man who gives us a Champions League. My man, I love him so much, but I don't like his football. Good. When they say England coach, don't worry. Don't go show England. Well, I don't see Palmer, they play wing back. Now then I go know who Tuchel be. Don't say me, I not. But I love the Champions League, but I do not love his tactics. Therefore, Enzo Maresca, it is a complete shame that after the game, you were celebrating like that. Your team was taking the ball. We carry ball, go corner flag, we got a guide ball. They delay match just because of say we want delay game or we take win Leicester. It is a disgrace. It is not in our standard. It is not in Chelsea standard. We should not be winning Leicester like that. And also Maresca, the way you celebrated after that win was a disgrace to me. Then Mourinho has a second with Leicester like the entire tournament to show the player say you cannot be going to play Leicester play rubbish like this. Now you dey play Arsenal, Tottenham, Brentford. If you continue with this useless tactics and this useless kind of game that your forward cannot produce anything, you will not get good results there. And if we end up not qualifying for top 4, that man go see me for a gym. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm your boy, Coach BI. International. What time?